Yeah.
All right, what's the story about, gentlemen?
Dead ass.
That's a BBL, bro.
Oh, she's a owner of an Airbnb.
What?
That's her Airbnb profile.
Air button butt.
That's her Airbnb. She manages an Airbnb. Oh, you mean her butt? Oh, you guys are perverts, man.
That's a BBL, bro.
How could you fucking see the thing that takes up 60% of the
Dude,
picture?
that's the only thing you look at? Like, come on, man. Women are more than that.
I feel like this is gonna be a cat.
What else were you looking at? What else was in it? What else was in it? What, describe the home.
There's wood floors.
White fireplace.
There's a door.
Yeah. It is. Fucking. Well, I know. No, I mean.
There's a hallway. I saw a hallway.
Kind of cartoonish.
It is kind of constitutional. Anyways,
She has Spectrum.
What do you have against real estate agents?
this woman who wants the world's biggest bum says she struggles to date.
She has the world's biggest bum.
Who wants the world's biggest bum?
Well, tell her stop being so picky.
How is she? Why is it so hard for her to date?
Because she can't get through the door when she gets invited to go on dates.
When she sits down, it's a fucking mess, bro.
Would you date a girl like that if she was fucking awesome, personality-wise?
If she was awesome, would I date her?
But she just had the world's biggest ass.
But I feel like that's an artificial.
See, wanting the biggest ass in the world is kind of wild.
I feel like that's.
I think I would date her. I think it wouldn't have to do with her. I think it would have to do with my insecurities. Like, I would never be able to ram her from the back and make it to the vagina.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that from the beginning.
That's the
I have that problem too, man.
Me and Anthony are the same.
On account of my micro penis.
Yeah, dude.
It actually makes it easier to access when they bend over, so you don't have to stand fucking.
But if they're that big though, and if you have me and
World's biggest.
That's true.
Like, I can be pretty confident from time to time, but when you talk about world record biggest,
You could spread it.
Is this enhanced?
Yeah, but you've been digging.
Is this an enhanced butt?
Okay, so a woman who has spent $150,000 in her quest to have the world's biggest bum says she struggles to find love due to her extreme look.
I was gonna say her crippling debt.
I would feel like she's having a harder time finding a fucking toilet seat big enough.
I mean, the asshole's still the same size.
I need to see reference.
Yeah, but like,
is
don't
there-
you need like 6 feet of room on each side of the toilet? No toilet's placed that way in a bathroom. It's always in a corner.
Because she looks proportionate. I don't know how.
yeah, she can't use a public restroom.
See, I don't think she looks that big. I feel like there's women that have her beat.
Bro, you do that much BBL, you don't think you're gonna have some health complications down the line?
Why she?
There's no free lunches, bro. You can't
What's
do this
BBL
type of
stand
shit.
for?
It's Brazilian, but I'm
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lift.
blue jitsu. Dude, like you can't try to break records like that and then expect to like get away scot-free. Yeah.
I can't think of one thing on a human body that if you wanted the biggest of that it wouldn't complicate your dating life.
Yeah.
True.
Say if I wanted the biggest ears. Yeah. Would you guys be like, Nick, why do you need to do this? What is your goal?
You will have trouble with love.
Why do you? It's like those farmers that just want a trophy pumpkin, or like they want to grow really big, right? So she just wants a trophy butt cheek.
I feel like these are different. Now, if
yeah,
you,
but that
if you were to
pumpkin
tell
isn't
me-
attached to my body.
If it was like, why would you want the biggest ears? And then you're like, because I could hear everything from a mile away if I wanted to. I'd be like, wait a minute.
That's different.
You could be like the Sonic ear from the Sky Mall.
I kind of already am, but anyway, when it comes to the ass, right?
I'm all.
Like when it comes to her ass, like what benefit does she have?
You know what it is?
Once it gets past a certain size,
Yeah.
what other benefits does she have for having this giant ass?
Body dysmorphia.
Exactly. And that's the question. That's
I think anything that is like world's greatest, biggest, whatever, like where you're the standout number one, I also feel like that's a different drive.
It's it's bragging rights.
Yeah.
And then you're in the Guinness World of Records, right? She wants to break a record and break some chairs. But
That's some fucking faces too, bro.
you know, this is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of someone who pursues what they're already good at.
This is clearly a passion hero story.
Talent and hard work combined.
Someone said, you know, you're going places. You got a big ass girl. She goes, really? Well, maybe I could make it bigger. You know, she goes, I like to eat. I like eating a lot of hamburgers.
This is not the way, but yes.
And then she's like, so let me just push my talents where I'm already like good at.
I mean,
you know?
she's already gonna get beat by some third world like genetic mutation. You know, like you always see that.
like
on-
someone with bootytitis or something.
Yeah, it's like elephantitis.
Bro, bootytitis is coming back.
She's just gonna go, no!
Not bootytitis. I wish I had bootytitis.
I wonder if that'll count though, because it's like a genetic, like, you know, like the world's biggest dick or something.
I'm down to be on like the judging panel for this. So Natasha Crown, originally from Serbia, was just 20 when she had her first ever Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu butt lift. And has since had 4 more, boosting her bum to unbelievable proportions. Natasha believes that when it comes to her booty, the bigger the better.
What's the dimensions? Do they have dimensions? Just out of curiosity.
8x8, yeah.
Her measurements.
Well, as far as like how tall is she, and then how wide is her butt? Like, cause just out of curiosity, because
Yeah.
proportions is important.
Yeah, because it might be like this table right here.
Exactly. And as far as like her function, because I like the logistics of this type of shit. I want to know like.
It just says she wants a 90-inch backside.
Is Serbia the kind of country where that would be like
Big booty girls.
I mean, like, you know, like certain countries, they would just like destroy you for having a big ass. Is this one of those places?
Like in Asia, they don't want a big butt, right? But then in Brazil, they want a big butt.
Well, I think she's from Serbia, but I believe she lives in the UK,
oh, that's fine then.
where big butts cannot lie. So
No, they do lie because this is like fake, right? It's like
technically
modified.
it is. So for those of you who don't know, Brazilian butt lift involves a surgeon removing fat from one part of the body and pumping and sculpting it into the bum. Wow. So she
You gotta constantly get fat and then relocate it.
which is why she actually, in order to do that, she actually eats 20 to 25 kilograms of extra fat every day.
Holy shit.
Sorry, in order to gain the necessary 20 to 25 kilograms of extra fat, she is she eats everything. She eats foods with lots of carbs: pizza, pasta, hamburgers, Nutella, etc.
I like that as a training regimen, dude. You're just, Nutella pizza. I gotta do it.
She's training for the Butt Olympics, absolutely.
Then she should play the fucking Rocky song while she's eating that shit.
She's on a dangerous mission right now, bro. You keep relocating fat like that. That's not good.
No,
That's
man.
not good. 4 BBLs. That's
5
crazy.
now. 5 now. It was
Like
4
there's enough layers
more.
that like if you shoot her in the ass, like it just.
She may not make it to 30, bro.
What is the process? Do they use any like? Is it like boob implants, or do they use the fat of the body? And
You
use
use
your own
fat,
fat,
yeah,
yeah.
from your other parts of your body.
when it's done right, though, ooh, I'm just like, woo.
Wow. On a man? Yeah.
I don't know what like a natural Brazilian butt lift looks like though, because every time I
Some of them
Give
look
'em the
good. I'll
goods.
show you guys.
Some of them look pretty good.
every time I see one, it's always like, oh, look at this freak that like overdid it or whatever.
That's like the janky ones. They went to a vet. Like there's ones where I was like, wow, look at this specimen.
that's different, but I haven't seen a good one. I guess it's,
you. But I got a collection.
BBL is like the better version of what people were doing, because I think sometimes they were doing like synthol. They were injecting like oil in the butt.
Popeye arms.
But now I think the BBL, like, because some of them, when they do them right, they actually look proportionate.
That's what I'm looking for.
But it's like hourglass.
That's what I'm looking for.
But it still looks odd. Like, it still looks like, oh, you're a genetic freak, but it's probably.
Is it size and shape that deter you, or is it like the actual compound of what makes a butt? Because there's something psychologically to me where it's like, if it's like their own fat re-sculpted in that area, like at the end of the day, it's still like that fat ass. Versus if it's like some other obscure like silicone or some shit, you know what I mean? That's like thrown in there and it's like truly fake.
I like it when they just squat. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
But then the ones that are done well, it's also like it's a soft look because it's not a hard ass. But then it's kind of confusing because they'll have a abs, so they'll be like, how'd you get a fucking banging ass butt that's soft?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be on a chubby girl, but then from the
They're, like,
waist,
shredded.
It's shredded, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's weird.
Because they take probably fat.
Or they have like mismatched hamstrings.
Or like they got
You know what I mean?
diaper butt.
Like it doesn't
Like
fit.
Kim Kardashian. Like she got diaper butt.
Where it
diaper
hangs
butt?
over.
It just looks like she wearing a diaper.
But also, I think there's sculpting in Photoshop.
Oh, it looks kind of good.
Because I think they use sculpting in Photoshop. So they'll get the butt lift, right? And then they just do a few adjustments to clean it up.
Body tune.
Because when
baby.
I see some pictures of Kim Kardashian, I'm like, her legs look really skinny compared to her like how big her butt is.
Does she have a Brazilian butt lift?
I got something. Yeah, she got. I don't know what it is.
duck butt.
Because they were doing that shit before it was like cool.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if it's. I'm sure she got the best technology now. You know.
Yeah.
But in general, like aesthetically, it's not what I'm not into it at all. Actually,
Me neither.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
It looks better without clothes. I promise you guys.
On some people,
I promise you guys. You're standing by that?
I'm sure there's some well done BBLs, but there's other ones where you're just like, oh
I think we need
god.
to censor that one.
Yeah, that's fake.
Like this girl right here, her butt in proportion probably looks better than Kim Kardashian's.
That's what I'm saying. She's proportionate looking.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't see any of the really weird looking ones.
Yeah,
I feel
these
like
are
they'll-
really weird. I just googled Kim Kardashian's butt, and honestly, I don't think any of this.
No, they all look normal.
I don't even know if they're all.
We're looking for the
cams.
weird one though.
Here, this is kind of
That
of
one like
something.
looks like you fucking like took a fucking air pump and.
Let me see. Let me see.
This is for science.
dude.
If he had money for the top procedures, they're gonna make it look like it never happened.
Bro, the one on the left.
Yeah, it looks like you got two fucking balloons.
That's crazy. The one on the left, that's nuts.
It's because they don't work out their thighs.
I also don't like the cottage cheese look.
Who has a butt like
Like there's
that?
like craters where there looks like there's moons on there. Like moon texture.
Like this right here.
Yeah.
I feel like she didn't even need to get a BBL or anything.
She probably naturally got a big
most
butt.
girls don't need to get it.
That's what I mean. Like, you guys are fine. You guys need a big, like, giant asses, bro.
Love yourselves, God.
But maybe there's a whole section of guys out there that like it even bigger, and then they see a normal butt and they're like, "That's too small."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know?
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah, but everyone's got their yums, you know.
Yeah.
As Steve says, don't yuck their yums.
I will if that person gets a heart attack because they got
That's
fucking
true.
fat.
Bro, that's rough, dude. That's really rough.
You know, we all just love women for what they are naturally or unnaturally.
It's sad because a lot of that's still competitive between women, and not so much like, you know.
Do you think guys care as much?
I think
I like big booties.
I think like just
Yeah,
like
I like
guys,
ass.
girls are the same way. Where like you'll do shit because of other girls, guys will do shit because of other guys.
Because then
Just like
guys
lift
are-
weights.
I definitely don't deadlift because I'm like, oh, this girl's gonna check it out. I'm like, oh, bro, check this out.
But guys in their head, they think, oh, if I lift a gang of weights, I get buff. Like, oh yeah, girls are gonna be into it. But in reality, it's
Nah,
like,
really.
damn, bro, you
track a lot of
slow, bro.
guys,
Like, how you get your triceps like this, man?
You got a sister?
or bought a car.
It's like a sports car. You get all the attention from men.
Yeah.
You do all the things wrong.
Or you take your fat and then you make your penis bigger.
See, if I can do
I
that,
need to-
I'm in, bro.
I need to do that. I need to do that.
That's a fat cock, bro.